Okay, back with more post-game commentary. Stupid Audacity for failing on me and making me struggle to find the words to cover up this supremely long orb quest. I think I do get a bit more efficient at it after this next part. It's very tedious. Since flaming is not very effective on them. But yeah, a friend of mine and I, because we were bored, we decided to have a speedrun race through Spyro 2. And this is where it was all over for me, pretty much, just because I spent so much time on this quest that my friend just got a massive lead on me. This is kind of my downfall part of Spyro 2. Actually, no, it's not. There are many worse parts. This is just a quest that takes rather a long time, given the sort of complexity of the quest itself. It's not particularly... it's not difficult, it's just very time-consuming. And I tend to always miss the enemies. Spend all this time trying to charge them down, well, trying to flame them and wasting the time when I should just charge relentlessly after them, since that seems to be the best tactic. As you can see, flaming, highly ineffective unless you're aiming properly and you're right next to them. So of course, only 2 more to go. They take a while to turn up, unfortunately. I think I pretty much replaced most of the lightning orbs before they actually did turn up. I always seem to think that the inhabitants of these worlds that always ask Spyro for help would be a little more useful if they actually tried to help you with these quests. It would totally make doing the quests partially redundant, but it seems like anywhere you go in pretty much any game, you encounter useless locals who need your help for the most menial of tasks. And I guess, I mean, there's a slight commentary on it, especially with the earlier, the end of the jumping puzzle quest I did in the previous video, where by the end of it, the guy's like, yeah, can you go into that room and turn the switch off, because it's a bit too loud for me. It's a sort of commentary on how useless these guys actually are, whilst being sort of humorous in a juvenile fashion. Yeah. That's just my thoughts. I mean, it's pretty blatantly obvious that that's really how games capitalize off side quests and stuff. It's just giving you a whole bunch of incompetent people that require your help with some small task to extend the life of the game, really. Took me a while to find this last orb. That can be a problem. If they get scattered around, you end up wasting a lot of time running around trying to find where they were supposed to, or where you left them.
Thank you, Spyro. I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning.
And that's all the orbs for Hurricos, so let's get out of here. Well, now that we're back in Summer Forest, we're going to very quickly hit up the beach. Sunny Beach, which is full of turtles. So yes, this is Sunny Beach. This is quite a cool level. Though it has one of the hardest orb quests on it, but unfortunately today we will not get around to that because it requires the ladder ability to have been unlocked for you to access it. So this will be one of the first levels we do once we unlock the ladder ability and come back to Summer Forest. So yeah, just for today, going to do as much of the level as possible without the ladder portions. So no 100% for this, unfortunately, which I don't like to do, but it's just one of those cases where I'm forced to just leave it incomplete and return. So yes, for this this level, it's kind of weird. You have to use these big fat turtles to stand on platform, on pads, in order to safely escort some baby turtles back to the safety of the turtle leader guy. I know, kind of abstract and weird, but Spyro's a good Samaritan, I suppose. He likes to help the baby turtles and not turn them into turtle soup. Only problem is these fat turtles are kind of unruly. They don't want to do what you tell them to. Turtle must obey me! Turtles can be quite difficult, I will say. Actually, I don't know. If anyone has a turtle for a pet, are they difficult? Question of the day. Completely irrelevant and not really that interesting. But you know. The turtle's actually quite creepy. I mean, the elder turtles, guys who give you the quests, they're kind of weird. Anyway, I need to unlock the Super Flame power-up, so for that I needed to kill 11 enemies in this section. So now that I have 12, we can go ahead and do the Super Flame quest.
The water workers have bumped.
And unfortunately he took away my Super Flame, but I did not notice and went to Flame and there was no Super Flame and I was sad. This isn't a particularly difficult little orb quest. It's not particularly fun, not particularly difficult. Just your standard sort of orb quest. So you have to go back to the beginning of the level. Not quite the furthest one away from the power-up. Well, it's probably about an equal distance to the one at the other end of the level. But yeah, pretty straightforward. There's nothing tricky about it at all, really. Don't even know why I'm continuing to blather on about it. I guess it's to fill the awkward silence. But yeah, if you want awkward silence, sexless marriage is the way to go. Or elevator awkward silences. They're always entertaining. It's a very weird cultural phenomenon that most people, as soon as they get into an elevator with a group of strangers or another stranger, especially if you've been having a conversation prior to getting on the elevator with a friend or two, and then all of a sudden you're in an elevator with someone else, and all of a sudden everyone just clams up. It's very weird. We have weird ideals about privacy and stuff, but you know, that's life. Completely random tangent to fill in time. Yeah, so we're pretty much just about to finish up this level, collecting the last few gems, since we can't actually do the aforementioned ladder quest. So we can't actually get all the gems either, which is somewhat disappointing. We have to come back. We have one last fat turtle to meld to our bidding. Our intentions. Whatever you want to call them. It's another unruly one, but we got there in the end.
There's a chef at the top of this.
So yeah, now we just grab the talisman and we can go home.
Thank you, young dragon.
Quite a cool little talisman. And there you go. So that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing with Spyro 2 today. I'll be back soon to do more epic underwater action with the, I think it must be the final generic world level in Summer Forest. So until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you guys later.